Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that's surrounded by confusion, doubt, and straight-up misinformation. Can you really lose fat and build muscle at the same time? You might have heard it's impossible unless you're a complete beginner or have elite genetics. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's not entirely true. In this video, I'll show you how to achieve body recomposition, the science-backed process of building muscle while burning fat, and I'll break it down into 3 simple steps you can follow starting today. We'll cover everything from setting up your nutrition, to optimizing your training, and understanding why protein is absolutely king when it comes to recomp. So if you're ready to unlock the secret to transforming your body in a way you never thought possible, stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into the science of body recomposition. Alright, let's talk nutrition for body recomposition because this is where most people miss the mark. You see, they go way too aggressive with their calorie deficit, thinking more is better, and end up losing precious muscle mass along with the fat they're trying to shed. That's counterproductive to say the least. For effective body recomposition, you want to be in what we call a small to moderate calorie deficit. This means you're eating just enough to encourage your body to tap into those fat stores for energy, but not so little that it starts breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. It's a delicate balance, but we can find it. Now, a 2021 meta-analysis looked at a bunch of studies on this, and found that the sweet spot for most people seems to be around 300 to 500 calories below their maintenance level. Keep in mind, though, that these studies often use pretty basic training programs, not the kind of optimized routines we're going to talk about later. So if your training is on point, and I'm going to show you how to make it count, it's very possible to build muscle even with a slightly larger deficit, say around 500 calories. But if you want to play it safe, especially when you're first starting out, aiming for a 200 to 300 calorie deficit per day is a solid strategy. Now I know what you're thinking. How do I actually figure out how many calories I need for recomp? Don't worry, I've got you covered. I've created a simple and accurate calorie calculator that takes the guesswork out of the equation. You can find the link to it in the description below. Just plug in your stats, and it'll give you a personalized calorie target to aim for. Remember, finding your calorie sweet spot is all about experimentation and listening to your body. You might need to adjust your intake slightly as you go based on your progress and how you're feeling. But trust me, once you find that sweet spot where you're losing fat and gaining muscle simultaneously, it's an incredibly rewarding feeling. Now let's shift gears and talk about the absolute cornerstone of muscle building protein. When you're eating in a calorie deficit, which we are for body recomposition, your body is always on the lookout for energy sources. And if you're not providing it with enough protein, guess what it turns to? You got it, your hard-earned muscle tissue. That's why it's absolutely crucial to make sure you're consuming enough protein to support muscle growth and prevent muscle breakdown. So how much protein are we talking about? Well, a good rule of thumb is to aim for around 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Let's say you weigh 150 pounds. That means you'd aim for around 120 grams of protein per day. Now, if you're really serious about maximizing muscle growth, especially during an intense training phase, you can bump that up to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So in our example, that would be 150 grams of protein per day. But it's not just about the total amount of protein you eat, it's also about when and how you consume it. See, your body can only utilize a certain amount of protein at a time. So, spreading your protein intake evenly throughout the day is key to maximizing muscle protein synthesis, which is the process of your body building new muscle tissue. Aim to have protein with every meal and even include it in your snacks. Good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, beans, lentils, tofu, and protein supplements like whey protein. By prioritizing protein in your diet, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to build and maintain muscle mass, even while you're in a calorie deficit. Alright, let's get into the training aspect of body recomposition, because this is where the rubber really meets the road. This is where you're going to signal to your body to grow and transform, rather than shrink and wither away. And let me tell you, there's no magic pill or secret body recomp workout that's going to do the work for you. The key here is sticking to the basics, but doing them with intention, effort, and consistency. Now you can use both heavy weights and lighter weights for body recomposition, and both have their place in a well-rounded program. But what really matters, what truly drives muscle growth, is training close to failure. Research has consistently shown that to build muscle effectively, you need to push your working sets to within 1 to 3 reps of failure. That means you should be choosing a weight that allows you to perform the exercise with good form for the desired number of reps. But you should feel like you could only squeeze out 1 to 3 more reps if your life depended on it. Now, when it comes to exercise selection, focus on compound movements as the foundation of your training. These are exercises that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously, giving you the most bang for your buck. Some examples of compound movements include squats, deadlifts, presses, rows, and pull-ups. Once you've got your compound movements dialed in, you can add in some accessory exercises to target specific muscle groups that you want to bring up. These are typically isolation exercises that work one muscle group at a time. Think bicep curls, triceps extensions, lateral raises, and calf raises. But remember, training hard is only half the battle. You also need to prioritize recovery to allow your muscles to repair and grow stronger. And one of the most important aspects of recovery is sleep. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. During sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which is essential for muscle growth and repair. So, there you have it. Train hard, train smart, and prioritize recovery, and you'll be well on your way to achieving the body recomposition results you've always wanted. To wrap things up, yes, body recomposition is real. And yes, most people can achieve it, especially with a smart plan and consistent effort. Here's your simple roadmap. Eat in a small calorie deficit, hit your protein targets daily, train hard and consistently, with enough volume and intensity, prioritize sleep and recovery, track non-scale progress markers. Whether you're a beginner or someone looking to restart their fitness journey, body recomp is a great option, as long as you're patient and focused on the process, not just the end result. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. Embrace the process, celebrate the small victories, and never give up on your goals. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, subscribe for more science-based fitness content, and let me know in the comments where you're at in your fitness journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.